What's up, what's up? DVU day 76, just sitting at home right now. Just got back from my game. But I had a good day today. Went and hit with my buddy Nick before my game around 3 o'clock. Had a good time with that. Got me a good solid, like 2 or 3 buckets in. Did pretty good. Hit the ball pretty well. And he brought his little buddy, his little cousin. Trying to remember his name. Cam. Brought his little buddy Cam over. Cam was stroking the ball. A little 7-year-old man. He swings it back good. So I had some fun watching him take some cuts too. But like I said, did it around 3 o'clock. And then headed home. Kind of chilled. Took a little shower. Got rested up. My game was at 8 o'clock today. Ended up going to that. And then actually, didn't do too bad. But ended up going 0 for 2. But we played all 9. We played 9 innings. We were supposed to play 7. And I ended up going extras just so we could tie at the end for a 3-3 game. Apparently there's a time when we got to play, I guess, or something like that. So we didn't play baseball full, I guess you can say. So tied 3-3, win 9 innings. Kind of a bummer we didn't get the win or lose. And I would have preferred one or the other. But so like I said, went 0 for 2. Got a strikeout in my first at bat, and then grounded out my last one. It's kind of bumming about that. It's probably my last game for the summer right now. I'm probably gonna miss the playoffs and some other games because I'm going out of town this week with my fam and stuff like that. So last game, 0 for 2, kind of bumming out, but still got a good little average. I think I ended the season with like 375, which is not too bad. But first one I kind of struck out, so-so, did all right. And then the last at bat, grounded out. I forget the guy's name who was pitching, but throwing pretty stiff up there. And he threw me like a changeup first pitch. It looked like a monster hack, just completely whiffed. But felt like a good hack. I thought it was going to be a yak ball for sure if it would have been a fastball. But got me on a changeup, tipped my hat, all right, good pitch. And then second one busted me at the knees. I thought it was a ball, but umpire calls it a strike. What's new? And then last pitch, he threw me another fastball in. Ended up fisting it over to second, throwing out. So, I'm fine with that. Just throwing pretty quick, a little stiffness on it, a little bit faster than I've been seeing. So, oh well, 0 for 2, it happens. Everybody's got to strike out and ground out sometimes. So today was my turn. But just gonna keep putting the work in. Gonna keep getting better. Gonna be hitting and working out still. So like I said, probably not be playing too many games over the summer. That was probably the last one. So I'm probably going to be doing too much. Be hitting and working out. So if you want to come chill with me or want to hang out a day or just go somewhere, just hit me up. I'm glad to have some fun with y'all, some of my friends. So, but tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm probably going to be, I am. Be playing a little guitar, playing worship over at Velocity. It's on that church right on, David Drive and then Western Point. So right where those two connect. Be playing at that little church right there. It's a little church called Hope Church. So 7 o'clock tomorrow, a little thing called Velocity for you youth guys. Be playing over for that and have a good time. Have a good time of worship and then get a good message. So like I said, I'm gonna have some fun with that. Probably gonna be over there around 4:30, just getting some stuff ready and working on the song. So that's about it. Thursday's 4th of July and gonna have fun with that. And then Friday I think I'm leaving out of town. So that's about it for today. We'll go ahead and get to that verse. Got a good little verse for you. Turn it down. Good song right there too. It's a nice one. Might use it as a walk-up next year. I don't know if y'all can hear that one, but if you did, name that song and give you a high five on the next DVU or something like that or something. I don't know what we're gonna do. But verse of the day. Was kind of looking through this book. Was looking through another one actually. Was reading through something I wrote down from a while back. Was kind of reading through it and said, yeah, that was pretty good. And was kind of scrolling through, looking at some other stuff, and thought this was pretty good to talk about. So I gotta go over it. And I haven't heard anybody talk about it either, so I figured I'd go for it. But it's Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verses 3 through 11. Now 1 and 2, the two, 1 and 2 verses are just kind of saying something about how this chapter is. The title is like everything is meaningless, so I'm kind of talk about that at the end a little bit. But it says Ecclesiastes 1, verses 3 through 11. It says, "What does man gain from all his labor, at which he toils under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun sets, and hurries back to where it rises. The wind blows to the south and turns to the north. Round and round it goes, ever returning on its course. All streams flow into the sea, yet the sea is never full. To the place the streams come from, there they return again. All things are wearisome, more than one can say. The eye has never enough of seeing, nor the ear its fill of hearing. What has been will be again, and what has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. Is there anything of which one can say, look, this is something new? It was here already long ago. It was here before our time. There is no remembrance of man of old, and even those who are yet to come will not be remembered by those who will follow. So I take it as, the title is Everything's Meaningless. It's just kind of talking about in those verses right there that, look, everything's going to be the same. The sun's still going to rise from, I don't know where it rises from the north and sets in the south, whatever, but it's still going to rise in the same spot. It's still going to set in the same spot. The streams are going to flow into the rivers, and the rivers are still going to flow into the sea, and it's all going to rotate again. Nothing's changing. We live on this earth, and it's going to stay the same until that one day when God comes back. And I think that verse is talking about where it says, there's nothing new under the sun. Is there anything which one could say, look, this is something new? It was here already long ago. I take that as, something new was when Jesus came to earth. That was something brand new. It's not new that it was another human born on this planet. It was new that it was a sinless man who was Jesus. He was God. God had never before been on earth. It was the first time his fleshly body has, he came to man to be amongst us on earth as a pure, never sinned person. So I think that's what it means by, it's already here long ago. It's be here before our time. So I think it's talking about that, while we're here on earth, everything is meaningless. If you're not saved, if you don't have God in you, then what's the point? You're living for nothing. Everything's going over and over again. It's repeating. It's like that movie Groundhog Day, except not to that extreme. So, if you're not really living for the right reasons, then what are you living for? You got to be living for something. You might as well be living for the right thing right there. So, it's basically, the way I look at it, if you're not living for God, it's a meaningless life you're living. It's just going to keep going over and over again. And when you get to the end, nothing's going to change for you. But it's meaning. Life means something when you accept God in your heart. When you find out that life does have a meaning, and it's more about, it's more about Him and less of me. It's not about my life, but what can I do for Him through my life. So I take that from those verses. Hopefully y'all got the same. I know it's a lot, kind of hard to understand for a little bit. But want to talk about some more, hit me up. I'll be glad to talk to you about those verses, and maybe you can share a little bit about me, or share a little bit with me about those verses that I might not have covered. So like I said, Ecclesiastes 1, 3 through 11. It's a good group right there. Want to talk about it, hit me up. But hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to that YouTube channel, and y'all know the deal. And that's a wrap. DVU day 76. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow for 77. Gonna have a good time at Velocity. Have a good time at worship, and have a good rest of the week. And P.S. little bonus. Let me know any good ideas for DVU 100. It's down the road a little bit, but I'm looking to do something real fun and having a real good time with that one, since it's gonna be like big mark, century mark on that one. So any ideas, any fun things I could do for that one, just let me know. Message me, Facebook message, text message, just find a way to get me the information you think would be pretty cool. I was thinking like a guest appearance from some famous person or whatever in the DVU. That'd be pretty cool, but I have to work on that. So be thinking about that too. And y'all have a good night, and I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. Peace out.